Hello and welcome to Yoga with Z. My name is Zoe and today's class is focused on stretching out your back, your hips, and your shoulders. Areas where we tend to store most tension in our bodies, especially after a night's sleep. It's great to get the energy moving in these areas. This practice is perfect for beginners and for all levels if you just want to get a nice gentle stretch. So if you're ready, grab your mat, grab your water, and let's begin. Begin seated on your mat with your legs crossed in front of you. Keep your spine straight and take a moment to notice your breath, notice its natural rhythm. And we'll take a few deep breaths here together to begin our practice. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. And now make your way to a child's pose. Knees together, sitting on your heels, arms by your sides with your palms facing the sky, and bring your forehead to the mat or to a block if you cannot reach the mat. You can also keep your toes tucked so that you're sitting on your heels. And just relax here, grounding into the mat, coming into this present moment. Let go of any worries, of any to-do lists that you may have for this day. Just give yourself this time to be fully present. Breathe deep breaths into your stomach. Now slowly come back up, come onto all fours, take your knees hip-width distance apart and walk your arms forward, coming into your puppy pose, reaching your chest to the mat, knees bent at a 90-degree angle. You're going to feel a deep stretch in your back here, in your shoulders. With each exhalation, see if you can sink a little deeper. And now inhale, come forward to Sphinx pose, resting on your forearms, arching the back. Breathe, getting a nice stretch in your back in the opposite direction. And now we're going to do dynamic Sphinx to puppy pose in a moment. So as you inhale, come back into puppy pose, exhale to Sphinx. Inhale, lift up, push away with your forearms to puppy pose. Exhale, Sphinx. Try to stretch your arms out as far in front of you as you can when you're in puppy pose, keeping the legs at a 90-degree angle, and work using your shoulder muscles. Now sit back into extended child's pose with your knees wide. Take a moment to relax, noticing any new sensations in your body from this little dynamic movement we just did. Now come onto all fours, tuck your toes, press into all four corners of your hands, and send your sit bones high for downward facing dog. Walk out your dog a bit, keeping your back straight, knees bent as much as needed, and just breathe in your downward facing dog. This may be your first downward facing dog of the day, and so it's normal if your hamstrings are a little tighter. Now walk forward to the top of your mat, come into forward fold, grab your elbows with your hands, rock side to side. Make sure you're bending from your hips and not your lumbar spine, so bend your knees as much as you need. You can nod your head yes and no, letting go of any tension in your neck, in your back, in those hamstrings. And then inhale, slowly roll up. all the way, lifting arms up overhead. Exhale, samastiti, mountain pose. Now we will do a little sun salutation routine. Inhale, come into chair pose. Exhale, dive the arms down. Inhale, halfway lift. Hold, step back into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, send the sit bones high for downward facing dog. Excellent work. You're going to feel fire building up in your body now. Now inhale, step your right leg forward in between your hands. Left leg comes to the mat, straight. And come up to your low lunge. Bringing your hands to your front knee, keeping that front knee at a 90-degree angle, knee over the ankle. Breathe. Feel that deep stretch in your hip. Now inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your right hand to your back leg and your opposite hand overhead in a deep side stretch. So if your right knee is in front, you want your left arm reaching to your side. Excellent. Come back into chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, send the sit bones high for downward facing dog. We'll repeat that on the other side. Just take a moment in down dog, and then step your left leg forward in between your hands. Back leg comes down to the mat. Find your balance and bring your arms to your hips and then to your knee. Your front knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Remember, knee over the ankle. Keep your back straight. Now inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, bring your right arm to a side twist, your left hand reaching to your back leg. It can be on your thigh or your calf, or maybe even all the way to your heel if you can reach. You're gonna feel a deep side stretch and a nice hip opening stretch. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, come back and step it back to downward facing dog. Take a moment here in down dog. Then walk back all the way to the top of your mat. Come into forward fold. See if you can go a little deeper. Straighten the legs a little more this time. And inhale, rise up all the way, reaching your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, come back into chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hold. Step back into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale for cobra. Now send it back to your extended child's pose. Remember, you can use a block underneath your forehead here, and you can keep your toes tucked if you don't have that much flexibility in your back. Just relax, breathe. It's our last child's pose of the practice. Now move to the front of your mat to a seat with your legs bent, and slowly roll down all the way to your back, engaging your core. Now hug your right knee into your chest, left leg is straight on the mat, rock it side to side a bit, and take that knee with your opposite hand across your body for a supine twist. Look with your right arm extended, looking at your right hand. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Now inhale back to center, right leg straight on the mat, and hug your left knee into your chest. Rock it a bit side to side. And take that knee with your opposite hand across your body for your spinal twist. Left arm extended, looking at your left arm. And breathe deeply, feeling that nice stretch in your back. It's normal if something cracks here, usually always does for me, especially if it's the first spinal twist of the day. Great, now extend both legs straight in front of you, about hip width distance apart, arms by your side, coming into your final pose, Shavasana. Taking a moment here to relax the entire body. I invite you to close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And just breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, letting your entire body relax, letting your body become heavier, sinking into the mat. I encourage you to stay in this pose for as long as you can, but if you're short on time, in a few moments, I will tell you when it's time to incorporate. Slowly bring awareness back to your body, wiggle your fingers, your toes, start making circles with your wrists and your ankles, to one side and then to the other. Now bend your knees, place them on the mat, and hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Say, thank you, body, and thank you for all you've done for me. And give yourself a big stretch overhead, and then roll over to one side into fetal position and gently make your way up into a seated position where we began our practice. Placing your hands wherever feels comfortable, and notice how you're feeling now. Let's just take a few deep breaths here to end the practice together. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. And one more time, inhale, arms up overhead, hands to heart, bowing down to your heart, and thanking yourself for taking this time out of your day, for doing something good for your body, mind, and spirit. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click that subscribe button and the little notification bell so that you won't miss any of my videos. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Let me know how it went in the comments section below, and see you soon. Namaste.